Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola. Purely satiric, you laugh and laugh. Kejetia versus Makola. New kind of court where everything goes. A kind of court where everything goes. For the street meets the law in this funny court. Inti woo nimra, mesumi nimra. Woo nimra, mesumi nimra. You know the rules, but I know the exceptions. You know the exceptions, but I know the rules. Kejetia Makola, we all.
Authorized. His Lordship, Judge Liezer-Legacy.
Please sit.
The plaintiffs are suing the defendants, their parents, for emotional trauma, injustice, and violation of rights. They aver that they are being treated unfairly by their parents and are seeking judgment against their parents, as well as any such reliefs the court may deem appropriate. The court is in session.
Amazing. So, I pray this is interesting.
The owner of this case is a very, very interesting case. It baffles me myself that such things are allowed to happen. Let's just carry on straight with the case.
Let's hear it.
Your Honor, my clients are being abused. They are being abused physically. They are being abused emotionally. What is the abuse I'm talking about? Your Honor, the Constitution that you and I work with, in the Children's Act of 1998, children's rights in Ghana are guaranteed, and the corporal punishment of children is a breach of the child's rights. So, Your Honor, if you effect corporal punishment on a child, you are breaching the rights given to the child by the Constitution. You know, do you understand what I'm talking about?
So this is your case?
And that is what is happening.
So
it is true that as a parent, when your child goes wrong, you have to correct the child. Nobody says, when my child goes wrong, by all means, I'll correct the child.
How did you find this case?
Your Honor?
Did the children come to you, or you found them, or somebody else brought them? What is it? How did you get
Your
this?
Honor, I had a report. A friend of a friend who knew I was a lawyer spoke to me about this case, and I decided to take it on.
I see.
That is just our case.
All right. Thank you. So in all of this, you're saying they should just stop punishing the children?
No, they should not stop. But they should not overdo it. I said too much of everything.
So they should not overdo punish.
Yes, exactly.
Overdo it.
Yes.
That's all.
That's all.
Fantastic. I think we can go home early today. Let's hear.
Your Honor, I'm glad you have realized that this case is a case of a lot of unsavory words that I would not use in court, but Your Honor, I would leave that to your mind. Your Honor, this is a case that we are dealing with two very stubborn little boys. These children are highly unruly, and several times their parents have had to bail them from many very weird situations, both in school, at home, in Sunday school, everywhere. And this is the story they go about telling. My parent has beat me, and they are killing me in the house because every single time they do something wrong, Your Honor, the parents have to correct them. And yes, I am glad you quoted the law on corporal punishment because their parents, wise parents, knowledgeable parents, know that it is illegal to do that to your children, to inflict such pain on their children. So they send their children to a school that makes sure that they do not do that in the school. And yet,
your objection, Your Honor.
Excuse me, let me finish.
Let's hear his objection.
Yeah. Your Honor, if you know it is wrong, and so you have sent the children to a school that they should not do it, why don't you do it by yourself?
Can I finish finish my delivery.
Okay, so.
Why is he doing this? Did I interrupt you?
So now let's hear
Yes,
her.
you did.
Let's hear her. Please finish.
Exactly. Because they know it is wrong and they do not allow it on their children, they have put in place various measures to correct their children time and again.
Why do you keep crossing over to their side of the divide? Why?
I'm in the middle, Your Honor.
No, stay.
Your Honor, your court is quite small, you see, so I tend to need a lot of space. Yes, so as I was saying, they try so many ways to do these things in a very controlled manner, but Your Honor, they are a hair away from sending these boys to a Borstal Institute. And this time, these boys stole from their parents. I am so surprised that their lawyer is coming here with this story. And you know how children fib? Those niggly wiggly children that is, and my mother beat me because I didn't do anything, and then the whole world is going to... Your Honor, I would prove to you today that these children need some more coaching. Because if this is not done...
Coaching.
Yes, they need more coaching. And their parents have done everything that is possible. That even the Bible says in Proverbs 13:24, it says that he who spareth the rod hated his son. But they do not hate their son, so they have converted the rod into something else. Something else that when I question them, you would understand, Your Honor. Hence, we would proceed to other things. Let me sit down for now.
All right, let's see if you have any witnesses for us, and this will be quick.
Your Honor, yes, we have witnesses.
So please call them to
I want the children themselves to... I want to ask them a few questions.
you can for the kids, we can do it here.
Yes, rise up. Stand up. What is your name? State your name for the court to hear.
I am Ludwig Nana J. here from Namu.
Ludwig.
Yes,
All right.
course.
So we refer to you as
Good.
Ludwig.
Why are you in court today?
We
Tell your
are,
owner why you are in court today.
we are here to see your parent for violating our rights.
Which rights? They abuse your rights by doing what?
Using corporal punishment on us.
What is corporal punishment?
The use of cane.
I see.
Your Honor, they are educating them very well. This is the fruit of their labor.
I see. Okay.
So they use corporal punishment on you in the house?
Yes, and at times my father, when the spirit enter him, he uses ginger to pay our scrotal hole. Yeah,
What is
Relax,
that?
relax. To
pay.
pay.
In tree, they say something to pay. So he uses the ginger
it's
to
okay,
pay.
It's okay. Keep on. Your Honor, their father uses ginger to, as you have heard, pay them.
At times he adds onion.
The father does it to them from the horse's own mouth. It's okay, relax, sit down.
All right. Any questions for them?
Oh yes, I have questions.
Please
for them.
stand.
Yeah, stand. No, let's do it one by one. You, sit down first.
Okay. So tell me, young man Ludwig, you say your father abuses you from time to time.
Yeah.
Right. Why would he do that? What would provoke him to that extent?
I don't know. Maybe I think it's a kind of spell.
A kind of spell. What kind of spell?
His house witches.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, your house witches.
Your Honor.
That is fine. No further questions. You can.
Let's call your next witness.
Yes,
please. Thank
my
you.
next witness. I would like to call Mr. Jeffy, a next door neighbor to the Heffrons.
Okay.
Mr. Jeffy. Mr. Jeffy, try as much as possible to talk so that your Honor can hear you. State your full name for the court.
My name is Mr. Seth Jemfi.
Okay, Mr. Seth Jeffy. Can you give an account of why you have decided to come and testify in favor of these children in this case? Why? Why did you decide to do it?
Your Honor, we are staying in the same compound with the children and their parents. I am my wife, Mrs. Jemfi. Usually when we are at the house, we hear some kind of noise coming from their part of the apartment. It kind of seems like people shouting due to pain, that kind of thing.
Hold on. Noise from the apartment, like people shouting. So which people do you hear shouting, like
Oh,
the pain?
it's voices of kids, not adults. Voices of kids.
Okay.
Yes, like when you are doing something painful to a kid, how they scream, how they shout. It's been going on for, I think within a week, it was going on for the days that we were at the house. Then there was this day that it was so noisy. We thought something was happening to them because we knew that there were kids at that side of the apartment. So I and my wife, we decided to go and check. And then we heard a loud scream at once. So I rushed. I left my wife behind. I moved forward. Then I went there. I opened the door. It was locked though. So I bashed the door. Then it opened. I saw...
Hold on with that. Before you saw, why would you break somebody's door and enter the house?
It was not actually breaking. Like when I opened, that it was not open. I had to push it. Then it's
that
opened.
is
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Because the kids were screaming.
Because of the screams of the kids.
Yes, and as a father, as a man, I thought there was something happening. Probably they were in danger. Maybe their parents were not even around or something.
Oh, okay.
Good. So when I entered, I saw Mr. Heffron with a broken cane. Actually, there were broken pieces of canes on the floor. And then when you look at the scenery, it's like he has beat them, and he's in the process.
He was still beating them.
Yes, even with the broken canes. When I entered, I was like, why? He was holding the cane, and then he told me not to come back into their business, that I should mind my own business. Then I said, no, there is no way.
It's okay. Relax, leave it there. Your Honor, no further questions for this particular witness.
Please, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're right. When you broke the door down and you barged in unwelcomed and you saw the cane on the floor and he told you not to barge into their business, are you concluding based on what you saw at the end or concluding based on what you were there to witness? If you saw a cane on the floor, could it be possible that these boys cut up the cane just before their father arrived? Because
Objection,
they knew
Your
what
Honor.
they were? Can I continue?
Let me
Is
hear
it
the
possible?
objection. What is it?
Your Honor, he stated clearly that when he entered, the man was still in the act of beating them.
No, that's not what he
So-
said.
He said it.
That was
said-
not what he
he's-
said. What he said was he saw the man holding the cane and the broken pieces were on the floor.
Your Honor,
and
we're
he
all
told
here.
the man not
Wait.
to approach any further. That was exactly what he said. My Leonard
I remember hearing he was in the process.
In the process.
I am not saying complete my sentences.
You see, when you go
Let
to...
it the honor complete it. What is your problem?
I had processes. Are you saying you saw the man beating the children?
Yes, as I barged inside.
Are you saying you saw the man
Yes,
beating
Your
the
Honor.
children? With
Yes,
what?
Your Honor. With cane. And the cane was broken at that point I entered.
Your honor.
Wait. Carry on, please.
Yes. So when you barged in and you saw that this was happening, did you care to ask the parents why they were doing this?
The father didn't even want me to talk. But the situation that I met was that the kids were crying.
Did you or did you not care?
I
to-
asked him, he didn't mind me. He told me
Okay.
it's none of my business.
Okay, I see.
I believe no further questions.
If you don't have further questions, let us see so that I can call my next witness. I don't want to
How
waste your
many
Honor's
witnesses
All right,
do
so
you
let's-
have?
Your Honor, I would like to call Mrs. Jeffrey.
I believe, Your Honor, there is no need because once the husband
Your Honor,
testified,
she was
he
also there.
testified. You-
Also there?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Fantastic. So let's hear.
Your Honor, let me save you extra time. He said he burst into us and he...
Wait. Why do you
I'm
keep...
sorry.
I am
I'm
shocked,
sorry.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry. Please call your witness, Leonard Cole.
Yeah, please, Mr. Jeffrey, you can sit down so that your wife will come and take your place.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mrs. Jeffrey. The day you heard it and you and your husband were going to the place, your husband has already stated that because of how the screams were coming, he took the lead and you followed.
Yes, please.
But let me ask.
Objection, Your Honor. Did he categorically say that he followed?
No.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just asking her whether she followed or she said yes.
You were repeating what, from the way you presented it, it was as if you were repeating what the husband said.
No. When your husband took the lead, did you follow him?
Yes, please.
Very good. But even before you agreed to go there with your husband, why did you not stop him as a woman? Why would you get up and follow your husband to another person's house?
Okay, the sound was so loud, so we wanted to know what is it and then how we could help. Even if their parents are not there and my husband couldn't handle the issue alone, I could be of help.
Okay.
So you merely went there to go and help, find out whatever was going on and help.
Yes.
How did you feel as a woman when you saw that two little children, 9 years old and 8 years old, were being beaten to a pulp to the extent that the cane that was being used to beat them was broken in half and they were still being beaten? How did you feel?
I felt very bad for the children and then very sad. I nearly cried.
Why?
Because it was so pathetic.
Your Honor,
Looking at the way
woman.
the children were miserably crying.
From a woman who has the heart and the compassion for children.
All right.
Your Honor, no further questions for him.
All right.
You're right. You're right.
What is this? You're right. Eh? They are all right. That's why they are standing there. They are answering questions. What's the meaning of this?
All right.
Can you just mind your own business?
This is my business. She's my witness.
Please.
Whatever. Just sit down. All right? All right? Madam.
Yes, please.
So, when you followed and you saw that what was happening, what did you do?
I approached Mrs. Hayfron that even if the husband is so angry, beating the children, she should at least say something to the husband to cool him down and then use other means to correct the children. But she was like, you've not given birth before, so you don't know how to train children. Let us deal with our children.
Your Honor.
I see. And how did this make you feel?
Very bad.
Very bad.
Already, I was feeling bad for the children already. And she's saying that...
Hold on. Your husband said earlier that as a parent, you don't have kids?
Yes, please. We have people living with us.
Okay. But they are not your...
Yes,
biological.
please.
Okay.
I see. So then that made you feel very, very bad, right?
Yes, please.
And did it make you feel like, these parents need to be taught a lesson? And so you would side with the children no matter what. Is that possible?
No, please.
Why not? But you are here, you are siding with the children.
Objection, Your Honor. She's putting words in the mouth of my
I am not
witness.
putting words
All right,
in
thank
her
you.
mouth.
I think I've had enough of these witnesses. Do you have any to call for
Yes, I
yourself?
have my witness.
Good. So please call them and let's
Please
get
come
this
to
done.
the stand. Excuse us if you may. May. Come on. Up. Quickly. We do not have all day, both of you, quickly.
We can't have both of them.
Okay, one
at
of
the
you
same time,
sit
please.
down, Your Honor. Yeah. My lady.
No.
So tell us about your children.
Okay. I'm Mrs. Safua Hayfron.
I said tell us about your children. We know who you are.
All right.
Your own
Please,
witness.
don't. You see, violence.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It was just to remind her of the question I asked.
All right, so please, let's hear you.
Yes.
These wonderful boys are our children. They are the only children we have. And my husband and I love them as any parents will love their children. But they are very difficult to handle. From time to time, they misbehave. And we try to correct them. We correct them by depriving them of their favorite games, not watching their favorite channels. Yes, that's what we do. But on that fateful day...
Yes, tell me, why would you go a step further?
On that fateful day, my husband, Mr. Amu, has placed 500 cedis on his bedside for me to take for our regular shopping. I came to the bedside only to meet it empty. There was no money. I called him on phone, that's my husband. He said the money was there. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find the money. And we are the only 4 people living in the house. Myself, my husband, and my 2 boys. So I had to call them. I called them, and from the way they were responding, I realized something was wrong.
So what did you do when you realized something was wrong?
I asked them to bring the money if they've taken it, and that I was going to get them a price, and they brought the money.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did they tell you what they were going to use the money for?
They said the previous year during Christmas, they wanted us to buy PS4 for them, which our needs and our strength couldn't meet. Yes. So they were going to use that money to buy PS4.
So why did they want a PS4 so bad?
Because their mates in school have them.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. So on this day that you found out that they had stolen money to be able to buy things that their mates are using, what form of punishment did you actually mete out to them?
I got so angry. So when my husband came, it was like he couldn't take it anymore. So he spanked them by using his hands like this.
Oh, really?
Yes, like that.
So where did the cane come from then?
Good. As he was spanking Ludwig, Nana went into the kitchen. We have a cane there, brought the cane, broke it into pieces, and started screaming. Then Ludwig followed, and they all started screaming.
But hold on, if you do not cane your children, why do you own a cane?
We have a cane. We use it to just threaten them.
Oh, but
Yes.
you've never actually
No.
used it.
Objection, Your Honor. In Akan, they say that abuanu nyauna se onkawa onfini sinchiro. If the animal will not bite you, he doesn't show you its teeth. How can you tell me you buy the cane put in the house just to threaten them?
Oh, really?
What is that?
All right.
It's because they use it. That is why they have it.
Okay.
And you know this because you stay with them. Your Honor, can I invite my next witness? You can take
Objection
this.
overruled, please.
Yes, I said I'm done with it. I would like to have my next
Please do.
witness come over.
And let's be quick with it.
Yes, we'll be very
I believe,
snappy.
is this the last one?
Oh, yes. I believe it should be the last
Good.
one. Yeah. We would have called another witness, but it can't pass. So why couldn't you contain your anger on that day?
Oh, because it was too annoying to the extent that, in fact, that very month, something happened and my salary didn't come. And then that was the only money we had.
I think that point has been established. So now the
Yes,
point
okay.
is the punishment. The key
Yes.
for
It's
us
the punishment.
is not the provocation, but the punishment.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Your Honor, oh, sorry, I meant to say you, yes. So, how did you punish them on that day?
Oh, that is exactly what my wife said.
Oh, wonderful. So, you agree with your wife that that's what your wife did. And do you agree with your wife that the things that happened afterwards, the drama by the boys, was what really happened?
Yeah, sure.
So, when your neighbor barged in and he saw you in that state, holding the rest of the cane with the rest...
I was even amazed when the neighbor said I was holding a cane. Because that very day, I never touched any cane. I don't know who actually paid them to do that kind of witness for the
really?
children.
Or objection, Your Honor. Is he insinuating that
so let's
somebody
scrap.
paid my...
All right, so Stain, scrap that. You can't insinuate that they were paid, so please take that out of the testimony.
Okay,
Please.
so apologies, Your Honor. Sorry.
So carry on.
Yeah, so when he asked you that, why are you doing this? Why didn't you respond to him? Why did you drive him away?
I told him, in fact, I was very annoyed that day. So I told him that I will explain to him later why.
Oh, really? So
Sure.
did he come back for an explanation?
Sure.
He came back?
He never.
He never came back? Oh, interesting.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Your Honor, may I ask him a
That's-
few questions?
Please, be quick with it.
Yes, quickly. Mr. Heffron, what work do you do?
I'm a lecturer.
You're a lecturer. What do you lecture in?
Agric.
Greek.
Sure.
As a parent. So why did you abandon all your values and beat your children mercilessly like that?
I never beat them
Objection, Your
mercilessly.
Honor. Merciless beating would result in children being in a pulp, and they are not in a pulp. Can he choose his words carefully?
I think you are done.
I think so too.
Your Honor, I want you to answer my question. Why did he abandon his values as a parent and go beyond the normal that he always does? That is what I'm asking.
Which is preventing them from watching their favorite channels.
The normal is the
playing
prevention.
games.
So why did he go beyond that particular day? There is a straw that breaks your back that you abandon all your values.
Because they have never stolen my money.
They have never stolen your money
That was
before.
the first time they stole. And I think this kind of attitude is beyond what they normally do.
All right, thank you. I believe
Your
you.
Honor, I have one last question.
Quickly, please.
Yes. Your wife stated, or is it your lawyer?
Whatever, just ask. We'll tell you when you're done asking.
Your Honor, no further questions.
Thank you. Can I call my next witness,
Please.
please? I've changed my mind on second thought. I would call him. We would like to call Mr. Derek Apraku, the PRO of Child Social Services.
The what?
PRO. PRO.
The what?
PRO.
Thank you. As if he's understanding.
Please.
nothing. Sorry, I'm not going to ask him questions. Hi, you're right.
I'm good.
Thank you. You're a good man. You understand me, like some others. Yeah, so tell me, what do you do?
I'm the PRO of Child Support Services.
I see. So aside your PRO duties, are you able to go on the ground and meet institutions that handle children and understand what goes on with children?
Basically, that's the job that I'm supposed to do, but I double as the PRO of the Child Support Services.
Oh,
in
I
fact,
see.
it's a part-time job that I do. I'm trained in taking care of children and childhood and adulthood education.
I see. Are you familiar with these boys?
Yeah, I've seen them severally.
Under what conditions have you met them?
I received a report from their school about their behavior. Yeah.
Really? And what did that report say?
They were involved in so many unruly things that the teachers there couldn't take.
Oh, really? So, you knew about these things?
And severally, people in the neighborhood have complained about how they go around doing their things when their parents
are
not in the house.
That's fine. Yeah. So, tell me about these boys and the sort of and their nature and the sort of children that are also in line with their nature. How are these children like?
Expertly, we recommend that such children will be taken.
Hey, hold on. I asked you, how are these children like?
They are children you won't put up with in a house, especially in a home setting. It will be very difficult for any parent to stay with these children for 24 hours.
Okay, so what do you recommend, really?
Really on the high-end level, we take them to we give them a little amount of restriction, take them away from their parents, from society. It's kind of like the juvenile justice system, but not really that. So they go away for about a week or two, even though they will have visits, they are sometimes taken to the house and back.
So if you've known this about the children, why haven't the children been taken to that institute yet?
You see, the nature of the whole thing, their parents, I love their parents. They even pleaded on our behalf that even though this case has been reported to them.
Hold on, they pleaded on whose behalf?
The children. They are so pathetic for their children. They just...
Hey, they are pathetic for their... I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Is this your own witness?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, continue. They are pathetic for their child. My God. Continue.
They pleaded on in their behalf severally not to incarcerate them.
But you said this is not actual incarceration.
No, that's just the word I want.
They still, it was just a word you are borrowing. Yeah. So, but they still pleaded that they didn't want their children to go through that. Oh, that's fine. Thank you very much. No further questions.
Were you just speaking Never mind. Never mind.
Your Honor,
What?
I can cover.
Wake up.
All right.
Mr. Derek Apreku,
Yes, sir.
you said you are PRO. You said you are PRO of what? Child
Support
services.
Yes, sir.
And you know about these children and the unruly things they do in school and in their neighborhood.
Yes.
Can you state categorically the unruly things you are talking about?
Severally, people have complained to us that they make so much noise. Also, they are seen buying things and taking things from other children. They beat up children in their school. They insult. They. It's several. It's several.
Okay. As a professional in dealing with children,
Yeah.
what do you think are some of the causes of behavior such as this?
You would never really know.
You would have to know. You are the professional.
Okay. I understand that children born are tabula rasa minds, but as they grow, they pick up other attitudes and other behaviors.
From where?
From society, from friends, from school, either from the home, from TV, from the sources, the environment sometimes shape them and puts them into that kind of behavior.
So it is possible that if they have a father, I'm just stating the hypothetical situation here,
Yeah.
who has issues with anger, how he controls his anger.
Yes.
It's possible they can pick it from him.
Objection, Your Honor. What's the proof that your father has issues with
He
anger?
said it's a hypothetical situation, and which means it doesn't hold. So he just.
I'm not saying their father has done anything. I'm
Yes.
just saying it is possible that they
Hypothetical.
pick something like that from a father like that.
That will have a two-face.
Which two-face?
They can or can pick it from elsewhere.
Oh yes, but I'm saying it is possible they can pick it from the house.
All right.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Fantastic.
you.
At long last, we can get this
The
done.
battle has ended.
Boys, up. Ludwig. And your name again? Nana Asari. Are you sure your parents beat you with a cane? You see, you have to tell me the truth. If you lie and I find out you're lying to me, we won't be friends anymore.
Okay.
But I like you, I want us to be friends. So tell me the truth. Did your parents beat you?
Your Honor, my father did do that. When
Did your father beat you?
Yes,
How many times has he beaten you?
this is the first time, but I want to.
Okay, tell me.
He said he just uses 2 fingers. And he said in his statement it was too severe that he couldn't control his temper. So the other punishments were mere ones. So how can you get angry and use 2 fingers, while the mere ones you are using ginger? There's no logic. It's never logic.
So this is the first time he's beaten you,
Yeah,
but in the past, your father himself used ginger.
ginger.
No.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Punisher,
Your Honor.
I want you to take Ludwig away for a while for me. So, follow him. Come this way. Yeah, follow him. Take him out for a while. Okay, Nana. I want us to be good friends. Okay?
Okay,
What do you want me to buy for you?
but I want you to buy us like a PS4, like the things that a child will need.
Good. If you are a good boy, I'll buy you not only PS4, but anything else you want me to get you. Okay? is a promise, but only if you are honest. Are you going to be honest and truthful?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good. Tell me the truth. If you lie, your father can be punished severely. That is if he's not beating you and you say he's beating you. Does your father beat you?
Yes.
When did he beat you?
Like for the first time.
How did he beat you?
My father will be using cane and also ginger.
Ginger, how? How does he use it?
He will grind it.
Your father?
Yeah.
And then do what with it?
Then he will add water to it and put it in, like they say, bentua. Then he will open.
They say bentua.
Bentua.
Who says bentua?
I can't.
And
then he will open our trouser. Then.
Okay, but does he beat you?
Yes.
Please rise. Why is the boy still here? Take him away. Punish. I said take him far away from here. Have you ever done that to your son?
I've never used such as he's talking about.
Do you have anything like that in your home?
No.
You are sure?
Yes.
Are you lying to me?
No.
You're telling me the truth?
Yes.
Okay. So take him away and bring Ludwig. Okay, Ludwig.
Anna.
The most truthful amongst the two of you gets the PS4 from me. Because I'm going to send investigators to go and try. I'm going to do all the checks I need to do before I punish your parents, if indeed it comes out that they have been beating you. But I want to know from you before I do that. Will you tell me the truth?
Yes.
How does your parents, or how do they punish you?
But cane. He used cane.
Cane?
Or what they've been doing.
Yes, what they've been doing.
At times, there is this us from doing certain things, watching our favorite cartoons. But for that one, we accepted it.
Okay.
But the cane and that ginger my father used, it's not.
He uses ginger?
Ginger.
And then he uses cane.
For the first time, he used cane.
But before you went out, you told me he didn't use cane. He used 2 fingers. And you said, if that is meh, why would that be meh and then the ginger rather?
Your Honor, if I may come in.
You want to come in?
I want to clear the air.
No, don't clear the air. You've done your job. Thank
Your
you.
Honor, you are getting a little misunderstanding of what he said. I want to clarify that.
Please, when I need your help, I'll ask for it.
Your Honor, he's my client too.
Okay. So you want to pass judgment for your client?
No, never.
So allow me to do my job. Before you went out, you said, you remember you said that?
Yes.
So now you're saying he used cane.
Oh. Your Honor, I did state that. He said he was so angry.
Okay.
But he used his 2 fingers.
Okay.
And now I'm saying that, how can you be too angry and use just 2 fingers, but previously you used ginger? I'm saying what he said wasn't logic.
Okay.
So what he said wasn't the truth.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
This is amazing. Bring the boy back. I think. Wow.
Wow.
What a family.
What a family.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to tell you this, but I cannot pass judgment on this case now. I only caution, and then further investigation is done. I need more proof. I need proof that these things were done. Proof. Not their words against the father's words, the parents' words, but proof that this was done. I've heard reports that you are sometimes unruly in school. If you do that, you cause pain to other children, which is wrong. And you have to stop that. Because you want to grow and become good adults to help build Mother Ghana for all of us. So you must take your book seriously and work hard. All right? If you need to help your parents at home, help them. They have your best interest at heart, and they are doing the things they are doing to help you. Support them to take good care of you. If they are doing things wrong and I find out, I'm going to punish them. Okay? But for now, go and be good boys while we do investigations to find this out. I don't know who is telling the truth. But even as I adjourn, I want you to know that this case is not over, and we will investigate it. Not just because of the two of you or this family, but because of many other families out there. If it comes out that you are lying to me, then this is terrible. If it even comes out that the kids are lying, then it is even more terrible. Whichever way it goes,
Terrible.
it will mean we have a big problem on our hands. And this thing must not continue. Thank you all very much. God bless you. This court is adjourned.
All right. Lordship, Judge Louise, Lavi.
Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola. Purely satiric, you laugh and laugh. Kejetia versus Makola. New kind of court where everything goes. A kind of court where everything goes. Or the street meets the law in this funny court. Inti wu nimra, mesumi nimra. Wu nimra, mesumi nimra. You know the rules, but I know the exceptions. You know the exceptions, but I know the rules. Kejetia, Makola, we all learned the law. From Ghana to America, Kejetia to Makola, all are welcome to this court. Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola. Purely satiric, you laugh and laugh.